here we go. Here's some more dumb nonsense uh, going on in Connecticut specifically. But it's more uninformed, uneducated, ignorant, whatever you want to say, people that have nothing better to do with their lives apparently, and want to gather and cry about something that's either A, not real, or B, good. What I'm referencing is right now, this article's talking about how in Connecticut there's going to be some kind of I don't know, walk out of school and work day to protest the Trump administration and ICE specifically. So this is obviously a bunch of idiots who don't know what they're even talking about, why they feel the way they feel. And when I said something that's not real, is the last time that they had some kind of protest like this, it was for no kings. Because, there was a lot of value in that. Trump is such a king. King Trump, that's how it is. I mean, the irony is that they cry about Trump and call him a wannabe king and all this, yet we had Biden, who was the closest thing to fascist that we've had in a long time. They want to call Trump fascist. There are so many things about Biden's administration that line up strongly with fascism. Same as calling the current day Republicans and Trump Nazis. If you compare Nazis' agendas and Democrats' agendas, they are one for one. Everything that the Nazis did, the Democrats are doing. And so, yeah, and back to the king stuff. Biden was regularly trying to force his own policies and stuff, regardless of what Supreme Court was saying and everything. Remember his stupid student loan forgiveness? Supreme Court shut that down. He said, we'll still find a way to get it done. Oh, but he wasn't a king, right? He wasn't trying to be all power, all authoritarian, all this. No, it's Trump. It's Trump. He is. So anyways, yeah, now we get these idiots again. People, it's funny, it says walk out of work. Yeah, clearly if you can do this, you don't have a job, because that's not how that works. You walk out of your job, you're fired. Where are you going? Oh, you're going to join this dumb protest. Okay, well, don't bother coming back. We'll find someone else for your position who's a little more serious about their job. So, to begin with, these people don't even have jobs, which is the MO for 99% of these idiots. Either they're retired or they're just useless. But yeah, and then walk out of school. Really, you're trying to indoctrinate kids? There we go. That's good. I mean, we obviously know they're trying to indoctrinate kids. They have been, but now they're taking it to the next level. Hey, kids, walk out of school, join a protest that you know nothing about. But yeah, this is so stupid. What are you going to protest about Trump? It makes no sense. All this pointless, stupid hate that all these idiots have against Trump. It's just people who don't pay attention to anything. It's people that sit in front of the TV or their phone or whatever and listen to propaganda all day, and that's it. It's like this one guy that I know who does hate Trump. All he listens to is the extreme left networks. He listens to the Young Turks. He listens to Jimmy Kimmel. He listens to, I would say, what's his name, Bill Maher, but Bill Maher's kind of a sensible leftist, so he doesn't really count. But still, he listens to Bill Maher, he listens to CNN, he listens to all this other crap all the time. And it's like, yeah, no wonder you think what you think, because you listen to these idiots whose whole entire job is to regurgitate the DNC talking points and spread propaganda and misinformation, and then call truth misinformation, so then you get even more confused. I just don't understand how people can hate the guy and at the same time not just see the real world. How do you hear the propaganda and that's all? Are you blind? Oh well, they told me this. Just look at the world around you. You don't see anything better. Joe Biden, when he was president, there was cocaine found in the White House. That was fine though. You had no issue with that. Joe Biden tried to force down vaccine mandates for, was it all employees or just federal employees? Which violated OSHA and all this other crap, and obviously ended up getting shut down by the Supreme Court. But did you not see that and think anything? No, because the TV didn't tell you that was bad, so that's why you didn't see it? Is that why? And then now they're crying about ICE. I don't understand people who want to cry about ICE. What the F do you love about an illegal so dang much? You should care about your country, where you live, and your neighbors. Not some idiot from El Salvador or wherever the heck they come from who just wander up here and they're like, oh, I'm going to seek refuge here, and just mooch off the system. I mean, first off, these people, by definition, are criminals. Even if you come up here illegally and you don't do any actual crimes, like rob somebody or kidnap anyone or anything weird like that, you're just hanging out up here in a hotel, you're still here illegally. And by definition, illegal means that it's a criminal activity. So right out the gate, doing nothing they're immediately a criminal. So you're defending criminals when you cry about ICE booting them out. Why? Second, some of these people, especially because the last failed administration that just allowed thousands and millions, not thousands, millions of illegals to pour into the country, they're just mooching off the system. They're getting free hotel rooms. They're getting free health care. They're getting, probably welfare galore. And they're a drag on the system, just consuming and wasting these resources that should be for American citizens and should be going towards the country. Whatever extra money there is should be going towards the country, not some stupid illegal that's from country X, probably fleeing because they're a criminal there and they're trying to escape their own justice system, so they're coming here thinking they can hide. And then the irony to top it all off is that leftists are the first to cry about things not being affordable. Listen to every single Democrat politician. The big losers I've been complaining about on this channel a lot recently. It's been Chris Murphy, but there's also Senator Elizabeth Warren. There's that stupid purple-haired lady, whatever her name is, Rosa Dolores or something. What do they cry about all the time? The DNC talked about, Bernie Williams, Bernie Sanders. It's always, affordability and healthcare is so expensive and blah, blah, blah this and blah, blah, blah that. You're going to cry about those things, but then you're going to support illegals via protesting ICE? Those things are contradictory. You can't support both. Pick a side. You either, for some irrational reason, love illegals and think, ICE is terrible, or you want your things to be more affordable. You want healthcare to be more affordable. You want prices to be reduced, which means you get rid of these illegals because they're just a drag on the system, not helping any of this out. You can't have both. Like, leftists are so stupid, they don't even see that. They just cry, this is a talking point, I'm going to support that. That's a talking point, I'm going to support that. I can't use any kind of rational reasoning to think things through before I take a position and cry about it. I'm just going to cry because, I don't know, that's the thing to do, like this now. All these idiots are going to join this. Well, that's the thing, I guess. I gotta go join this anti-Trump, anti-ICE protest. The other thing, too, about ICE is ICE has been around for a while. It's a federal agency, okay? It's been around for a while. It's not like Trump made it up. It's existed. And the irony is, out of a few of the last, most recent presidents, Trump hasn't deported nearly as much as these other presidents. Obama did, 12 million? Over the course of his presidency. You had someone else, maybe it was Bush, did 10 million. Trump's at like 3 million. And everyone's crying about it like it's so horrible and, ICE is so terrible. You didn't care when these other presidents did it. That's 22 million people between them two. 3 million's a drop in the bucket. But, you got a big problem just because the person doing it's Trump, right? It's so dumb and annoying and illogical. I mean, I wish these stupid Democrats, leftists, all of that group would finally smarten up and stop being such a bunch of morons. Sure, it makes easy content to hate on them, and if you're a content creator that's all about hating on the left, like Actual Justice Warrior or, Liberal Hive Mind or any of them, it's great because you have constant, non-stop content. You can make 10 videos a day easily every single day. But at the same time, it's like, just in a practical sense, just living day to day, it's annoying. Like, people, wake up. Stop being blinded by propaganda. Stop being absolutely brain dead and crying about the wrong things. And start worrying about real things and crying about the real things. Everybody should have been crying about Biden's failed presidency and his Alzheimer's and his embarrassing administration and all that. No, instead the left thought it was perfectly fine. And they thought Kamala would be great. How dumb do you have to be to think that Kamala would have been great? This broad can't even give a speech. Remember that one time her teleprompters died and she stood there, crickets, like, what do I do now? You have Trump that can freestyle rallies for 3 hours straight. This brought her teleprompters go down. She can't even think to say 2 words. She didn't want to go on Joe Rogan because she can't speak, and she wanted it to be on her own terms in her own area with a script, and it's only like an hour long. I can't do a 3-hour freestyle session. But that would be a great president, right? Duh. So anyways, I just wanted to bring up how this crap is in the news. More stupid, worthless, pointless protests from morons who don't pay attention to the world around them at all. And just want to talk about it, and I guess that's it. So thanks for your attention, and have a wonderful day.